This year is the closest Ireland are going to get to winning the Rugby World Cup. Former England back row James Haskell believes that Ireland have missed the best chance of lifting the Webb Ellis Cup. Andy Farrell's men failed to end their quarter-final hoodoo after they succumbed to the All Blacks at the Stade de France. Going into the tournament, the Irishmen had been the number one side in the world for the previous 13 months and looked well placed to go beyond the last 8 for the first time ever when they beat South Africa in the pool stages. Impressive RWC form. That triumph, alongside the dominant win over Scotland, saw Ireland top Pool B and set up a clash with New Zealand, but their World Cup was once again ended early. I think this is the closest they're going to get. In the next cycle, I just don't see it. Where is the magic going to come from to push them over? Haskell said on the Good, the Bad and the Rugby podcast. You lose Johnny Sexton, he's the heartbeat. He will probably go into the coaching setup, he will immediately do that. But are there enough X-Factor players to kick on? Because that was a magical group of people. You've got to rebuild, but for some of those players, the sad reality is that most of them will move on. Johnny Sexton, that will be the last playing experience he will ever have. You can't move on. You can celebrate your amazing career, like he should do, but that's the last chance he will have. I just wonder on paper, was this the moment? I don't know where the next solution will come from. Alongside Haskell was World Cup winner Mike Tindall, who felt for Ireland after their run was ended by the All Blacks. The good thing is that no one had a bad game. On that side of the draw, there were 2 amazing games and unfortunately, the nature of sport, someone had to lose, Tindall said. They've got such a good setup of bringing young players on. I don't think they will dwell on it for too long. It's the brutality of the Rugby World Cup. Haskell compared Ireland to France, who also exited at the quarter-final stage, and believes Les Bleus are in a much better position looking ahead to Australia 2027. Player stocks. This is international rugby, you have a pool of players. You can't just magic people up, he said. If you look at France, they have got so much more youth in their side, so many young players, so many different options. You would think in 4 years' time, with the lessons learned, they could go and win it. I can see that, but I wonder with Ireland. Everything was peaking, at the right time. I just don't know where Andy Farrell can draw the extra inches from. The rest of those boys will learn, but you're taking out some incredible players. Are they the next cabs off the rank? Just casting a little bit of a black cloud over it, I thought this was their moment in time. It came down to inches, which, on any other day, they could have won. Maybe I'm completely flawed, and there's another number 10 hiding in the wings and a back row replacement, and they might kick on.